Hello student, hope you are doing safe in these days. Last day I have told you about the chapter exponents and powers. Last day I have taught you only some basic things. Today I am going to discuss about some formula from the chapter exponents and how the formula have been developed. Today I will discuss about that. So stay tuned till the end of my video. Hope you will learn some new things or good things out of this video. So let's start. Last day I have told you that a square means a into a. Likewise, if there is the term a to the power m means you have to multiply a m times. So this m may be any number. It may be 10, it may be 100, it may be 18, any number. Like same way, a to the power n means a into a into a into n times. So if you are asking to find the value of a to the power m into a to the power n, so that means a to the power m means a into a into a m times into a into a into a n times. So here a into a into a into a m times, and here a into a into a n times. So total how many times you are multiplying a? Now here m times and here n times. So total m plus n times. So that means we can write a into a into a m plus n times. So if you are multiplying same digit many times, the answer will be that digit whole to the power how many times you are multiplying that digit. So that means you are multiplying a here m plus n times. So it will become a to the power m plus n. So in the case of multiplication, the powers are added. Same way, in the case of division, a to the power m divide a to the power n. Now if m greater than n, means in the numerator the power is more and in the denominator the power is less. So a to the power m means a into a into a m times. Here a into a into a n times. So you know a will cut. So how many a will remain there? Now as here is m times a and here is n times a, so n times a will subtract from m times a. So we can say in the numerator m minus n times a will remain. I am giving you one example, then you can understand. Like a to the power 8 by a to the power 3. So a to the power 8 means a into a into a into a into 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. And in the denominator a into a into a. So a will cut. How many a will remain there? Now 5a. So we can say that 8 minus 3 times. So in case of division, the powers are subtracted. And if n is greater than m, then you can do 1 by a to the power n minus m. Now something to the power 0 is 1. How that one? So we can write a to the power 0 as a to the power m minus m. So if you subtract m from m, it will give you 0. So a to the power m minus n. When the powers are subtracted, just you have learned, in case of division the powers are subtracted. So we can write this one as a to the power m by a to the power m. Yes or no? So if we divide same number with same number, then it will give us 1. So something to the power 0 is 1. Again, if something have negative exponent a to the power minus m, we can write that one as a to the power 0 minus m. We can write so again, when parts are subtracted in case of division, so we can write a to the power 0 by a to the power m. Something to the power 0 is 1 and a to the power m. So if a number have negative number of exponent, its answer will become 1 by that one without writing the minus. It is the easiest way to remember that. Here a to the power minus m means 1 by a to the power m. Like a to the power minus 5, that means 1 by a to the power 5. A to the power minus 8 means 1 by that number without taking the negative exponent. A by 1 by a to the power 8. So likewise. Now, if you multiplying a to the power m and b to the power m, so you see in both cases the exponents are equal but the base are not equal. So in that case we can write ab whole to the power m, mean a into b whole to the power m. But if here it is like that, a into b to the power m, then you can't do ab whole to the power m. This will become wrong. It will happen only when the exponents are equal. Again, if here is like that one, a to the power m into b to the power n, then here also you can't do ab whole to the power m plus n. It is also wrong, because in this case the base are not equal. When powers are added in the case of multiplication, but the base have to be equal, that time only if the powers are added. So as here base are not equal, so we can't do that step. It means a is multiplying m times and it means b is multiplying n times. That does not mean that ab is multiplying m plus n times. So these are the wrong method. Now same way, if you dividing a to the power m and b to the power m, that means both have same exponent, so we can write that one a by b whole to the power m. Again, a to the power m whole to the power n, that means you are multiplying a to the power m how many times? N times. So as you multiplying a to the power m times, in case of multiplication, as the base are equal, so we can add the power. How many times we have to add? N times. So if you adding same things n times, it will give us a to the power m n times. When we are adding same things many times, we have to multiplying them. So again I am writing the formula at one times to remember the formula. First, what we have learned, that a to the power m into a to the power n, it will give us a to the power m plus n. It will happen only when the base are equal. A to the power m divide a to the power n, a to the power m minus n. Here also, if the base are equal, then only we can apply that method. 3 number, a to the power m whole to the power n, it will give us a to the power mn. 4 number, a to the power 0, it is 1. 5 number, a to the power minus m, it is 1 by a to the power m. 6 number, a to the power m into b to the power m, it will become ab whole to the power m. 7 number, a to the power m by b to the power m, it will become a by b whole to the power m. So this also happened only when the powers are equal, that times only. Now coming in sums. First, using law of exponent, simplify. Let minus 7 to the power 5 into minus 7 to the power 11. Simplify and write it in exponential form. Using law of exponent, simplify and write them in exponential form. Here you see the base are equal, powers are different. So which type of formula this is? You see here this is like a to the power m into a to the power n. Both case base are equal, powers are different. So in that case what we have to do? We have to add the powers. So it will become minus 7 whole to the power 16. Next sum. Three by 5 whole to the power 6 divided by 3 by 5 whole to the power 2. So here base are equal, powers are different. So which formula we can apply? This one, a to the power m divide a to the power n. So that will become a to the power m minus n. 3 by 5 whole to the power 4. Next, simplify and write the following in exponential form. Right, 7 to the power 12 into 7 to the power 3 divide 7 to the power 4. So first you see base are equal, parts are different. So as base are equal and they are in multiplication form, so we can apply the formula a to the power m into a to the power n. It will become a to the power m plus n. So 12 plus 3. So it will become 7 to the power 15 divide 7 to the power 4. Now again the base are equal and it is in the division form. So which formula here apply? A to the power m divide a to the power n. So it will become a to the power m minus n. So we can apply 7 to the power 15 minus 4, 7 to the power 11. Next, simplify the following in the exponential form. Again same things only, another formula will apply. Minus 7 whole to the power 6 whole to the power m. So which type of formula this is? This type of. So you see a to the power n whole to the power n, a to the power m whole to the power n. It will become a to the power mn, means m into n. So here it will become minus 7 whole to the power m into n. So minus 7 whole to the power 30. Next, simplify and write the exponential form. It will become, one sum I am taking, a to the power 3 into a to the power 5 by a cube its square. So in the numerator the powers are different but the base are equal. So as the base are equal and they are in multiplication form, so we can apply a to the power m into a to the power n form. So it will become a to the power m plus n. So a to the power 3 plus 5 by here again a to the power m whole to the power n. So it will become a to the power m into n. So here it will become a to the power 3 into 2. So in the numerator it will become a to the power 8. In the denominator it will become a to the power 6. Now again the base are equal and they are in division form, so base are equal and they are in division form, then it will be, then their parts are subtracted, so it will become a to the power 8 minus 6, it will become a square. Today's last sum. Three by 10 whole to the power 5 into 2 by 15 whole to the power 5. You see, we can write this 10 as 2 into 5 whole to the power 5. This 15 we can write as 3 into 5 whole to the power 5. You see, we can choose this one as a by b whole to the power m. So a by b whole to the power m means a to the power m by b to the power m. Same here. Then in the denominator again, it is a into b whole to the power m. A into b whole to the power m means a to the power m into b to the power m. So we can cut this 2 to the power 5, 2 to the power 5, 3 to the power 5 and 3 to the power 5. So in the numerator there remain 1 only, and in the denominator there remain 5 to the power 5 into 5 to the power 5. So as the base are equal, so parts should be added. So 5 to the power 5 plus 5, it will become 1 by 5 to the power 10. So today is this much. If you like my video, so please subscribe my channel, share and comment. And if you have any problem, then you can contact with me in this number. Thanks for watching.